and members of the media, welcome. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation is pleased to present the third edition of its weekly media briefing. This demonstrates our continued commitment to sharing timely information about the nation's foreign policy priorities, activities, initiatives, and diplomatic engagements. High-level engagements of His Excellency the President. His Excellency President General Salva Kiir Mayardit convened a meeting with Her Excellency Joseph Lagu, Vice President and Chair of the Service Cluster, and Honorable Ambassador Monday Simaya K. Kumba, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, ahead of their departure to lead the government delegation to the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. This year's United Nations General Assembly will be held under the theme, Better Together, 80 Years and More for Peace, Development and Human Rights. Her Excellency Vice President Josephine Lagu will represent South Sudan in key discussions, reaffirming the country's commitment to multilateralism, peace, and sustainable development. Summary of key diplomatic engagements. Under the leadership of His Excellency the President, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation continues to advance South Sudan's foreign policy agenda. Yesterday, the Senior Presidential Envoy on Special Programs, Honorable Adut Salva Kiir, paid a working visit to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. She engaged in a constructive consultative meeting with the ministry's leadership, including the Honorable Minister, Ambassador Monday Simaya K. Kumba, the Honorable Deputy Minister, Ambassador Kwei Bona Malwal, the Honorable Acting Undersecretary, Ambassador Majak Philemon, the Directors General, and the Directors of Specialized Departments. Discussions centered on the key priorities and goals guiding the ministry's work. The Honorable Minister, Ambassador Monday Simaya K. Kumba, held several high-level meetings during the week. He met with Her Excellency Ms. Anita Kiki Gebo, Deputy Special Representative of the Secretary General and the United Nations Resident Coordinator in South Sudan. Discussions addressed humanitarian assistance, the return of citizens from Sudan, climate change, political developments, and humanitarian access to affected areas. The Honorable Minister received the Head of Mission of the Republic of South Africa to explore ways to deepen bilateral cooperation in capacity building, diplomatic training, and technical exchange. He also welcomed South Sudanese diplomats, awarded PhD scholarships by the government of Turkey, commending their pursuit of academic excellence and underscoring the importance of capacity building for the diplomatic corps. The Honorable Minister met with Mr. Johnny Graham Maitland, Acting Special Representative of the Secretary General of the United Nations. Discussions reaffirmed the government's commitment to fully implementing the revitalized peace agreement and strengthening governance and development. The Honorable Minister held consultations with Honorable Dr. Lama Kola Jawin, Minister of Transport, ahead of South Sudan's participation in the 42nd session of the ICAO General Assembly in Montreal. Talks focused on strategic preparations and South Sudan's role in the forthcoming ICAO Council elections. The Honorable Minister welcomed Mr. Francis Amin, President of the South Sudan Football Federation, accompanied by senior officials. The Honorable Minister reaffirmed the ministry's support for youth empowerment, international linkages, and the promotion of sports diplomacy as a platform for national unity and development. The Honorable Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Ambassador Kwei Bona Malwal, also undertook several engagements. He received Major General Robert Yao Afram, Force Commander and Acting Head of Mission of the United Nations Interim Security Force in Abyei, Their discussions focused on the security situation in Abyei and ongoing peacekeeping efforts. The Honorable Deputy Minister welcomed the delegation from the African Development Bank, led by Mr. Themba Behebi. Talks centered on infrastructural development and energy initiatives, with both parties reaffirming the importance of partnership for sustainable growth and improved livelihoods. Honorable Ambassador Akwe received His Excellency Ambassador Hazim Mamdouh Fauzi, Head of Mission of the Arab Republic of Egypt to South Sudan. Discussions explored ways to expand cooperation across political, economic, and social spheres. Further diplomatic engagements included the presentation of credentials by His Excellency Hazim Mamdouh Fauzi, Ambassador-designate of the Arab Republic of Egypt, and His Excellency Pele Enarson, Ambassador-designate of the European Union. Both were warmly welcomed pending formal accreditation by His Excellency the President. Additionally, the Honorable Minister received His Excellency Gresham Kadar, Ambassador of the State of Israel, with discussions focusing on cooperation in humanitarian assistance, capacity building, education, and development. In a related development, His Excellency Ambassador Momo Ring, Ambassador-designate of the Republic of South Sudan to the State of Israel, formally presented his credentials to His Excellency Isaac Herzog, President of the State of Israel. He conveyed greetings from His Excellency General Salva Kiir Mayardit and reaffirmed South Sudan's historic ties with Israel, while underscoring the importance of deepening cooperation across multiple sectors. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation extends its appreciation to the esteemed guests and media representatives in attendance. The ministry reaffirms its commitment to transparent communication and principled diplomacy. We thank members of the press for their continued support and partnership, and we look forward to furthering engagements on matters concerning South Sudan's priorities, initiative, and diplomatic activities. Thank you.